And so we present to you episode 5 of the Know Your Tax Quiz season 3, which has not disappointed so far. We've seen lots of, unforeseen results coming to the fore. Very interesting indeed to hear from the students unleash what they know about taxation, tax, and of course the operations of the Zambia Revenue Authority. I believe that you've been following the quiz and so far you're extremely overwhelmed with information coming from the Know Your Tax Quiz. The prize money is a cool 150,000 kwacha, which obviously is a tremendous source of attraction for all the 16 schools that are participating in the quiz. And I'll tell you what, 4 schools have qualified so far to the next stage of the competition. 4 have dropped out. There's still more to look forward to when it comes to the season 3 of the Know Your Tax Quiz. And after this very short break, I interest you to the 2 schools that are competing in this contest. Stay with us.
Healthcare is a fundamental right for every citizen. In Zambia, the health sector is being strengthened thanks to the strategic use of tax revenues. Taxes collected from individuals and businesses are vital in funding healthcare services. These funds are used to build hospitals, purchase medical equipment, and ensure the availability of essential medicines, providing quality healthcare for all. Thanks to the ZRA's efforts, new hospitals and health centers are being constructed across Zambia. These new facilities bring quality healthcare closer to communities, ensuring that more people can receive the treatment they need. Tax revenues also ensure that hospitals are equipped with modern medical equipment. From diagnostic machines to surgical tools, these resources are essential for providing comprehensive care. A portion of the tax funds is dedicated to training and paying our hard-working healthcare professionals. Investing in their education and skills means better healthcare for patients. By supporting healthcare through tax revenues, we are building a healthier Zambia. Zambia Revenue Authority. Your tax, my tax, our destiny.
Well, you know what? In the build-up to the final, when we took the 2 teams that qualified to the final to Livingstone for a special treat courtesy of the Zambia Revenue Authority, I met the man who was in charge of the students from Rusangu University, and he predicted that Zekas would emerge victorious because, according to him, any team that eliminates Rusangu gets the blessing of bagging the title. But for the fans of Rusangu University, they'll be hoping that this time around, Rusangu University will go all the way to the final. But they have to contend with the presence of Unilas. The University of Lusaka is going to be challenging them in this particular episode. So let's roll the music and invite the 2 schools. Rusangu University versus the mighty University of Lusaka.
On the beats.
Come through, guys, come through. Yeah, you guys look nervous even before the quiz starts. Who's the spokesperson here? All of you are pointing at each other. Wow. The lady is going to be the spokesperson. All right, just move closer to the microphone, ma'am. Yeah. Tell us about Rusangu University and tell us about the team members here.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Mesu Zongo. I'm from Rusangu University.
All right.
Yes, I'm doing business with computer studies. So on this side, I've got Muwomi Hanyaga, an accountant.
Muwomi Hanyaga.
Yes.
Oh, Muwomi Hanyaga.
Yes.
All right.
And on the other side, we've got Owen Mwemba. He's also an accountant.
All right. Excellent.
Yes.
How did you forget to introduce yourself?
I've introduced myself. My name is Mesu Zongo.
Okay.
Yes.
My bad. You're welcome.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
So you lost to the team that eventually went on to win, last season. Is that going to happen this time around?
No.
All right, excellent.
Yes.
University of Lusaka, you're good?
Yeah.
Who's the spokesperson?
I'll be the spokesperson.
All right, please just move close to the microphone.
Yes.
Excellent. You're here meeting this school. And if what happened last season is going to happen this season, you must be happy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
Tell us about your team members and what you're bringing to the table.
Okay, so my name is Njabwa, this is Rufaro, and this is Mweza.
All right.
So what we bring to the table is just, we carry the passion of our school with us, and that's definitely to bring excellence.
All right.
Yeah.
You finished 4th
Yes.
last season.
Yes.
All right, what's the plan for this season?
First, we're going all the way.
All right. You want to jump the 2
Yeah.
All right,
We
excellent.
aim for the highest.
Excellent. You're welcome, guys.
Thank you.
The rules are very simple. I'm not sure if the questions are, though. You will have 60 seconds in which to give us the correct answer. Each correct answer to a fresh question earns you 5 points, and a correct answer to a recycled question gives you 3 points. One attempt is what is allowed, and one person to give us the answer. There are 3 rounds, each comprising 10 questions, and you will pick a question from those 10. That should be very simple and easy, right?
Yes.
All right. So, in the spirit of democracy, I'll allow the 2 schools to decide who goes first when it comes to picking the question from round 1.
We can start.
You can start?
Yes.
You okay with them starting, Rusango? All right. You're Christians. Ellen G. White says you have to be kind. 10 questions before you, University of Lusaka. Which one are you picking?
Go with 6.
Oh, 6. 6 reads, what is the penalty for an agent who fails to remit withholding tax on time? Your time starts now.
The penalty is 1%.
That is correct. A penalty of 1% of the tax amount for each month or part of a month that the conservation continues. Rusango University, question 6 is gone. Which one are you picking?
Question 1.
Question 1 it is. Mention the 3 components of the integrated border declaration form. Your time starts now. Your time is up. That's a recycled question which goes to University of Lusaka. Mention at least 3 components of the integrated border declaration form. Your time starts now.
We have the transit information, the personal information, and the vehicle particulars.
That is correct. Your fresh question now, University of Lusaka.
Question
We'll go
3.
for 3.
Question 3. What do we call a tax that is not a final tax, can be refunded when a taxpayer meets compliance requirements or credited against other tax liabilities? Your time starts now.
That should be a provisional tax.
Come again?
Provisional tax.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. Rusango University, that is your recycled question. It reads, what do we call a tax that is not a final tax, can be refunded when a taxpayer meets compliance requirements or credited against other tax liabilities? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
The withholding tax.
Not the answer I'm looking for. The correct answer is advanced income tax, AIT. That was a recycled question. Rusango University, 1, 3, 6 are gone. Which one are you going for?
Question 4.
Question 4 it is. Who is responsible for deducting AIT on remittances? Your time starts now.
Custom authority.
Come again?
Custom authority.
Custom authority. Not the answer I'm looking for. University of Lusaka, that is a recycled question. Who is responsible for deducting advanced income tax, AIT, on remittances? Your time starts now.
We'll say Commissioner General.
Not the answer I'm looking for. The correct answer is the commercial bank processing the transaction. Question 1, 3, 4, and 6 are taken. Which one are you going for? University of Lusaka?
Question 2.
Question 2 it is. What triggers the charging of the new advanced income tax, AIT? Your time starts now.
I would say the importation of goods exceeding commercial goods exceeding $2,000.
Come again?
The importation of goods, commercial goods exceeding $2,000.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. Rosangu University, that is your recycled question. What triggers the charging of the new advanced income tax, AIT? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
The transfer of money to across border or internationally transfer of money.
That's exceed the $2,000.
That is not the answer I am looking for. The answer I was looking for is exporting goods for commercial purposes or remitting over $2,000 or equivalent outside Zambia without a valid tax clearance certificate. That is the answer I was looking for. Rosangu University, you have question 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10 from which to pick.
Question 8.
Question 8. What is the new annual presumptive tax for a 12 to 17-seater motor vehicle? Your time starts now.
$1,200.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. So, University of Lusaka, this is your recycled question. What is the new annual presumptive tax for a 12 to 17-seater motor vehicle? Your time starts now.
10,200.
Are you sure? That is not the answer I'm looking for. It's 2,592 kwacha, increased from 2,160 kwacha. University of Lusaka, I've got question 9, 10, 7, 5 for your picking. Which one are you going for?
Go for 5.
Question 5. What document do you produce to customs for products coming from the SADC region to exempt you from paying customs duty? Your time starts now.
Okay, so the 3 documents are a passport, and you've got invoices and a tax clearance certificate.
Not the answer I'm looking for. Rosangu University, your recycled question. What document do you produce to customs for products coming from the SADC region to exempt you from paying customs duty? Your time starts now.
The SADC document of origin.
That is correct. The SADC certificate of origin. So I've got question 3, 9, and 10 available. Rosangu University for your first question. Which one are you going for?
Question 10.
Question 10. What is the new property transfer tax rate for the transfer of land? Your time starts now.
$8%.
That is correct. It was increased from 5%. I've got question 9 and 7 remaining. University of Lusaka, which one are you going for?
Question 7.
Question 7. In which province is Kipushi border? Your time starts now.
Eastern Province.
Come again?
Eastern Province.
Not the answer I'm looking for, unfortunately. Rusangu University, that is your recycled question. In which province is Kipushi border? Your time starts now.
The Northwestern Province.
Come again?
Northwestern Province.
That is correct. Your first question is question 9 because that's the only question available. Rusangu University. What is the new turnover tax rate? Your time starts now.
%5.
That is correct. 5% on annual turnover above 12,000 up to 5 million, increased from 4%. And that brings us to the end of round 1. Rusangu, how was it?
It was
So
good.
far, so good.
Come again?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. University of Lusaka, how was it?
We didn't do as well as wanted to, but we'll get there.
All right. Yeah, listen, let's go on a break. When we get back, we have the scores for the first round in this contest that entails Rusangu University and, of course, University of Lusaka. Stay with us.
The Constituency Development Fund is designed to empower local communities by funding projects that address their specific needs. The Zambia Revenue Authority plays a pivotal role in collecting these taxes, which are then used to fund various initiatives, including the Constituency Development Fund, CDF. Through CDF, taxes collected by the ZRA are used to build schools, ensuring that children have access to quality education close to their homes. Healthcare facilities are another priority, and CDF helps construct and equip clinics, health posts, mothers' shelters, and other essential medical services to underserved and remote areas around Zambia. Infrastructure projects such as roads and bridges are also funded through the CDF. These projects improve connectivity and boost economic activities in local communities. ZRA works tirelessly to ensure that taxes are collected efficiently and transparently. Thanks to the taxes collected by the ZRA, CDF is making a real difference in the lives of Zambians, fostering growth and development at the grassroots level across the nation. The Zambia Revenue Authority. My tax, your tax, our destiny.
Welcome back. Let's look at the scoreboard now and see how the two teams fared in the first round. Rusangu University, you gathered 16 points in the first round. University of Lusaka, in the first round, you gathered half of that, which is 8 points. Congratulations for that performance in the first round. There's still the second round to come, and of course the third round, as you may know. So, Rusangu University, it's your time to go first when it comes to picking the question number that you're willing to overcome. Round 2.
Question 5.
Question 5. In 2025, there was a restriction on invoices used to claim input tax for VAT-registered taxpayers. From which invoices can input tax be claimed effective 1st January 2025? Your time starts now.
The commercial invoice.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. Recycled question goes to University of Lusaka. In 2025, there was a restriction on invoices used to claim input tax for VAT-registered taxpayers. From which invoices can input tax be claimed effective 1st January 2025? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
Purchases.
Come again?
A purchases invoice.
Not the answer I'm looking for. only from invoices issued from the electronic invoicing system, Smart Invoice, remember? I guess you've heard about that. Or by a taxable supplier officially exempted from using it. That's the answer I was looking for. You think you're the answer? You had that in mind? All right. Your first question, please. University of Lusaka. Question 5 is gone.
Question 2.
Question 2. What is the new property transfer tax rate on the transfer of shares? Your time starts now.
%8.
That is correct. 8%, remember, increased from 5%. Rusangu University, which question are you going for?
Question 1.
Question 1. What type of tax do the letters PTT stand for? Your time starts now.
The property transfer tax.
That is correct. University of Lusaka, which question are you going for?
Question 8.
Question 8. How much power, electricity, can a person produce electricity without a license and without paying excise duty? Time starts now.
100 kilowatts.
That is correct. 100 kilowatts for personal or domestic use. That is correct. So question 1, 2, 5, 8 are taken. Rusangu University, which one are you welcoming?
Question 4.
Question 4 it is. What is the difference between statutory VAT and voluntary VAT registration? Your time starts now.
For statutory VAT, any company within a threshold of 5 million and above can register. Meanwhile, for voluntary VAT, a company below the threshold of 5 million kwacha can register for voluntary VAT.
Not the answer I'm looking for. That would be a recycled question for University of Lusaka. What is the difference between statutory VAT and voluntary VAT registration? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
Okay, so the threshold for VAT is 800,000. So for businesses that have a turnover more than 800,000, will be required to register. That's the statutory VAT. Then for voluntary VAT, if you as a business are making a turnover less than 800,000, you can choose to register for that.
That is correct. That was a recycled question, so you have to pick a fresh question. University of Lusaka. Question 2, 4, 5, and 8 are taken. Which one are you going for?
Question 6.
Question 6 it is. What is the VAT treatment of cold chain services for exporting perishables? Your time starts now.
It's exempt.
Not the answer I am looking for. Rusangu University, that is your recycled question. What is the VAT treatment of cold chain services for exporting perishables? Your time starts now for that recycled question, Rusangu.
It's 0 rated.
Not the answer I'm looking for. Standard rated is the correct answer. I've got 10, 9, 7, 3 available. Which one are you going for? Rusangu University.
Question 9.
Question 9 it is. How many days does a licensed manufacturer have to pay for an estimated domestic excise duty assessment for failure to file a return? Your time starts now.
Within 30 days.
That's not the answer I'm looking for. University of Lusaka, that is your recycled question. How many days does a licensed manufacturer have to pay for an estimated domestic excess duty assessment for failure to file a return? Your time starts now.
I'll go for 14 days.
14 days is not the correct answer. The correct answer is 3 days. Remember, reduced from 5 days. That was your recycled question. So I've got question 10, 7, and 3 available. Which one are you picking? University of Lusaka.
Question 7.
Question 7. When is the reverse VAT on imported services not applicable? Your time starts now.
I would go for when you're under investigation of any kind.
Not the answer I'm looking for. Rusangu University. When is reverse VAT on imported services not applicable? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
Under investigation, litigation.
Under what?
Investigation, litigation.
Investigation, litigation. Is not the answer I'm looking for. The correct answer is when the service is exempt, that is imported by a person not eligible to register for VAT, or imported by a supplier below the registration threshold. Also, if the foreign provider has paid tax in their country, but remember, they must provide evidence. So I've got question 10 and 3 remaining from Rusangu University. Which one are you going for? Unfortunately, 7 is taken. Your favorite number. Which one are you going for?
10.
Question 10. Who is liable to pay for the mobile money levy? Service providers, senders, or receivers of the money? Your time starts now.
The sender.
That is correct. The sender of the electronic money. So, University of Lusaka, question 3. Why is property transfer tax not payable when a shareholder forfeits shares to the company? Your time starts now.
Okay, so property transfer tax is not paid because there's no transfer of funds.
That is correct. That brings us to the end of round 2. University of Lusaka, how was it?
It was okay.
Better from how you performed in the first round, you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Rusangu University, how was it?
Challenging, a bit challenging.
Challenging, huh?
Yes.
It's like pork, I guess. All right. We'll find out how challenging it was as we look at the scoreboard in the second round, the results that came from the second round. That will happen in the second round. Stay with us. The third round, beg your pardon. Stay with us.
Education is the cornerstone of any nation's development. And with the introduction of free education in Zambia, the education sector is seeing significant improvements thanks to the effective utilization of tax revenues. The Zambia Revenue Authority plays a crucial role in this process. By effectively collecting taxes, ZRA ensures that the government has the necessary funds to support and expand the education sector. Thanks to the ZRA's increased efforts, many new schools are being built across Zambia. These new facilities provide a better learning environment for students, helping them reach their full potential. Tax revenues also ensure that schools are equipped with the necessary materials. From textbooks to laboratory equipment, these resources are essential for comprehensive education. A portion of the tax funds also goes towards training and paying our dedicated teachers. Investing in teachers means investing in the future of our children. By supporting education through tax revenues, we are building a brighter future for Zambia. Together, we can create a society where every child has the opportunity to succeed. Zambia Revenue Authority. My tax, your tax, our destiny.
Welcome back to round 3 of this contest that entails Rusango University doing battle against University of Lusaka. Both teams have made changes. Rusango University, you've brought in a new team member. Tell us why you're doing that.
I just brought some new ideas.
Come again?
Just brought some new ideas.
Bring some new ideas.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What's your name?
It's Sabanji Raymond.
You have to speak up, sir.
Sabanji Raymond.
Mani?
Vanji Raymond.
Vanji Raymond.
Sure, sir.
Raymond Vanji. All right. Yeah, it's a spiritual way of saying your name. University of Lusaka, you've made a change as well. Tell us about the member you brought.
Well, she's just going to help us do more. We just wanted to do a cycle so that everyone gets a chance to be here.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. What's your name, madam?
Ruth Banda.
Ruth Banda. All right. Excellent. This is how the two schools performed in the second round, and as far as the scoreboard is concerned. University of Lusaka, you scored 18 points in round 2. And Rusango University, you scored 10 points in the second round. Therefore, with that said, it is clear that the third round will be a game changer in terms of the scoreboard, and you snooze, you lose. So, Rusango, you're going first. In fact, it's University of Lusaka picking now, right? Yeah, so which question are you going for? 10 questions before you. Which one are you coming first?
Go for question 3.
Question 3. Name 3 transactions on which mobile money levy will be charged. Your time starts now.
Sending, withdrawing, and payment of bills.
Wow. Not very, very convincing. Not the answer I'm looking for. Therefore, Rusango University, that is your recycled question. Name 3 transactions on which mobile money levy will be charged. Your time starts now.
The first transaction is when you are sending money to someone else, and when you are sending money to your account, and when you are withdrawing.
I would take that. I'll give you 3 points for that answer. All right. So, Rusango University, you have to pick your fresh question. Question 3 is taken, as you may know.
4.
Question 4. When is an employment benefit taxable under pay as you earn? Your time starts now.
The moment you receive your first benefit.
Not the answer I'm looking for. University of Lusaka, that is your recycled question. When is an employment benefit taxable under payee or pay as you earn? Your time starts now.
When it's due and it's paid on the 10th.
Not the answer I'm looking for. So the correct answer is when it is converted into money or money's worth. That's the answer I was looking for. Question 4 and 3 are taken. University of Lusaka, which one are you going for?
Go for question 2.
Question 2. What is the penalty for failing to submit the return or remit the mobile money levy on time? Your time starts now.
%5.
Not the answer I'm looking for. Rusango University, that is your recycled question. What is the penalty for failing to submit the return or remit the mobile money levy on time? Your time starts now.
%3.
Not the answer I'm looking for. 100,000 kwacha penalty units for each month or part thereof during which the contravention continues. That's the answer I was looking for. 2, 3, 4 are taken. Which question are you going for?
Question 8.
Question 8. When employees travel to work from out of office, they're paid per diem. Are per diem or travel allowances paid for working out of the office taxable?
Yes. No.
One attempt, so we'll go for your first attempt, which was wrong. All right, so University of Lusaka, which one are you picking?
Question 1.
Question 1. It's not up for recycling, this question, just like the previous one. Is a transport or fuel allowance paid in cash to an employee taxable under payee? Your time starts now.
Yes, it's taxable.
That is correct. Yes, all cash allowances are taxable under payee. So, Rusango University, which question are you picking? I have question 6, 7, 9, and 10.
Question 7.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 7 days we shall labor. Question 7. This is not also up for recycling. One attempt. So question 7 reads, Are medical expenses paid by the employer on behalf of an employee taxable under payee? Your time starts now.
No, they are not taxable. No, they are not taxable.
You know it's one attempt, right?
Yes, it said no.
And both were no's. That is correct. So I have question 6, question 5, 9, and 10. Which one are you going for? University of Lusaka.
Go for question 5.
Question 5. When is free housing provided by an employer to the employee not taxable? When is free housing provided by an employer to the employee not taxable? Your time starts now for that fresh question. Your time is up. Rusangu University, that is your recycled question. When is free housing provided by an employer to the employee not taxable? Your time starts now.
It's not taxable when it's part of the employee earnings or part of the employee benefits.
No, that's not the answer I am looking for. Remember, if an employee cannot lease it out or convert it to cash, it is not taxable. That is what I was looking for. So I have question 6, 9, and 10. Rusangu University, which one are you going for?
Question 9.
Question 9 it is. Give at least 2 types of payments on cessation of employment that are exempt from tax as pension benefits. Your time starts now.
The traveling allowances.
Unfortunately, your time is up. University of Lusaka, give at least 2 types of payments on cessation of employment that are exempt from tax as pension benefits. Your time starts now.
Gratuity and golden awards.
Come again?
Gratuity and golden awards.
Golden awards. What do you mean?
Award maybe for specific performance.
Not the answer I am looking for. So I was expecting pension, gratuity, redundant pay, repatriation allowance as well. So that was your second question, isn't it? University of Lusaka. I have question 10 and question 6. Which one are you going for?
Question 6.
Question 6 it is. How long does a taxpayer have to uploading manually recorded transactions on Smart Invoice after system restoration. Your time starts now.
Within 14 days.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. And so, Rusangu University, here is your recycled question. Question 6. How long does a taxpayer have to uploading manually recorded transactions on Smart Invoice after system restoration? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
Within 30 days.
That's not the answer I'm looking for. It's within 72 hours. That is the correct answer. So, Rusangu University, I only have question 10 available. And it reads, give 2 payments which are taxable on cessation of employment. Your time starts now.
Housing allowance and healthy allowances.
No, that's not the answer I'm looking for. University of Lusaka, give 2 payments which are taxable on cessation of employment. Your time starts now.
Fuel allowances and housing allowance.
Not the answer I'm looking for. It's the final monthly salary, commutation of accrued leave days, and accrued service bonuses. Those were the answers I was looking for. What else are we looking for? The results for this third round. How was it with Zambia University?
We can say we didn't do as we expected,
All right.
but it's good.
It's good for you to qualify to the next round, you think?
I think so.
University of Lusaka. Are you through to the next round, you think?
Hoping.
All right. Listen, we have the results for this round coming up, and then the grand total of this contest to separate the team that is qualifying to the next stage of the competition and the one that is going back to campus. Stay with us.
Food security is essential for a healthy and prosperous nation. The Zambia Revenue Authority collects taxes from individuals and businesses. These funds are used to support various initiatives aimed at improving food security. Taxes collected by the ZRA are vital for funding agricultural programs and infrastructure around the country. Tax revenues fund agricultural training institutions as well as training programs for farmers, helping them adopt modern farming techniques and improve crop yields. Investments in irrigation systems and storage facilities ensure that crops are grown efficiently and stored safely, reducing post-harvest losses. Taxes also support the distribution of quality seeds and fertilizers, enabling farmers to produce more food and enhance their livelihoods. Community food programs and farmers' markets funded by tax revenues improve access to fresh, nutritious food for all Zambians. Through these initiatives, taxes collected by the ZRA are helping to grow the agricultural sector, building capacity and enhancing productivity in order to create and maintain food security in Zambia. Zambia Revenue Authority. My tax, your tax, our destiny.
Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us. The results are in for both round 3 and the total results of this contest. Rusangu University, in the third round, you scored 8 points. University of Lusaka, in the third round, you gathered 5 points. It was tough and close. And this is what the scoreboard has revealed. Only 3 points separating the two of you to send one school to the next round and the other one back to campus. Unilas, you gathered 31 points. A big hand for yourselves, Unilas. Rusangu University, I don't know what to say to you. Remember that last time you were here, you marked a very huge punctuation in that season because you were involved with the champions. I'm afraid you may meet them again because you have qualified to the next stage of the competition after amassing or gathering, if you like, 34 points, 3 better than Unilas. It was a tight contest. Both schools deserve a big hand. So Unilas, there's still space for you in season 4 of the Know Your Tax quiz. Thank you very much for participating. And congratulations to Rusangu University. I want to believe that's going to be a topic during your Vespers.
The prayers have worked.
It's an obvious thing.
Come again?
It's an obvious thing.
All right. Unilas, last time you came back as best losers. Unfortunately, that element is no longer part of the quiz. But once again, congratulations for coming to represent the capital city. With that said, folks, we always remind you to pay your tax because the dream that we have about this country can only be realized if we all pay our taxes. And so all of us must love this country enough to honor our tax obligation. My name is Brandon Mulamba. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.